Justin decided to take over.
It's the fucking Shier takeover.
Thumbs up.
Nick, thumbs up. Nick approves. Okay, so Antoine, you're still not positioned perfectly. Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
How's the background, though?
It's good. I think it's great.
Oh, Taylor, Taylor.
You need to do it.
Can you plug the light switch there? It's throwing me off.
Yeah, you need
It fell off. Grab it, please.
Okay, there you go. So I was going to suggest a black outlet cover, but now beautiful.
Man.
Thanks.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Well, I cut it off, the little foam thing.
It's smart.
That's perfect. No,
honestly,
Taylor, can you bring me the new Pro HD brownie caramel flavor that's in the cupboard, please? Little project shot. They're going to be right in the back.
That's there you go.
Good.
See, that's the shit we don't think about. Honey?
Taylor? Honey? Peanut butter? Taylor? That's me.
Nick, what's up, dude? How's Florida?
Oh, Florida's good. Florida's really good.
Yeah. What the fuck is going on, guy? You're fucking retarded. We can't say that.
Fucking you, bro. But no, Florida's good. Florida's really good.
Well, you're in Florida now. Where are you here?
Good.
Why am I there?
Yeah.
The prep did be closer with Matt for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So you train at Raw Athletics Club
Every day.
Awesome.
Fuck yeah. How close are you to the gym?
Not that close at all.
Because I noticed you don't do morning cardio there.
No. I'm like, I live where I'm in Jensen Beach, so where I'm at, it's like 12 minutes from the Revive gym.
Yeah.
And like, depending on the hour, it could be 30 or 40 or 50 minutes from the Raw gym.
I know. We got an Airbnb and it was like fucking 12 miles from the gym. And I'm like, oh, that's not bad. Fucking 45-minute drive every day to get there.
Yep.
That's annoying.
Basically what it is.
Good old Florida traffic.
Yep.
No, it's not even the traffic, dude. It's the fucking the red lights because they're so long.
Yeah.
Every fucking 2 steps there's a light. Red light.
Yeah.
There's
so many of them, but the red lights last like 3 or 4 minutes. It feels like.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
So did you just go straight from Jersey right to Florida? You never went back home to Vegas? You just damn.
No, just went right to Florida.
Permanent vacation.
Well, so I kind of look at
houses and cars in 3 different states. This kid.
Boot camp. Yeah, I know how he goes. he will be buying a house out here. I know Nick.
Well, I'm just taking it day by day.
Yeah, but listen, it also makes sense. Like, I mean, there with Matt, I mean, that gym is fucking amazing. If anybody hasn't been there, they should.
Oh, and even like I was telling Guy, even like the Revive gym, because I haven't been in it for a couple of years, and even that's like upgraded and has everything you need. So
yeah, I know.
How far apart are they?
Shout out to Pure Muscle Athletics because that's Dorian's equipment company that did all that and sent all that equipment over. That he fucking furnished all that shit.
But luckily, the new Raw gym has all of the new tech stuff, so that's really badass.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, see, it's New Tech and Atlantis,
Prime. They have some of that. What is it, Jim Lecco or whatever it's called?
Jim Lecco,
yeah.
So once somebody comes into your house, I think in Texas or other places, if they are facing you, you can shoot them, but if they turn around, you can't shoot them.
If somebody touches your door handle in Texas and you have a gun, you can blast them.
That's
if
rude.
Somebody comes over and tries to get into your car, I'm not even joking. In Texas, you step foot on somebody's property and they say, get the fuck over, I'm going to shoot you, and they don't, on their property, you can blast them.
Yeah.
I only know that because Branch tells me all this crazy fucking stories about people dying from fucking getting out of their car, like all that. Like I used to, when I was younger, when I was fucking a meathead and I was like, nobody's going to cut me off and get out of my car. I don't do that.
You're
shit.
Still like that.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
No.
No, that was 2 months ago. I've grown up a lot since then.
I have. When's the last time I got out of my car?
I don't know, dude, but listen, I hear a story about you and fucking road rage or some incident
I lost 20 pounds.
or a member
in the car now.
What?
Yeah.
What's it like?
I lost 20 pounds now. I got to stay in the car.
If anything, I know, Guy. If anything, that loss of 20 pounds made him more aggressive.
Oh,
Probably.
yeah. Because now I know I'm a lot faster. So I can.
Yeah. He's like, well, you fuckers think I'm small now? Game on.
So you're saying if somebody gets out of the car, you can be like, stay in your car. Or you could shoot
if somebody gets into your car or tries to grab your door and like open your car and you have a gun, I'm not even kidding. In Texas, you could just go
light them up. Boom.
No shit.
So let's say if you're Canadian, you can't shoot someone. They got to pretend your house. Do you know what I did? Taylor, can you believe me the bath I made?
Taylor.
Sounds like a question. That's a Canadian question. It's like not Taylor. It's like Taylor. Hello?
What are you getting? What's happening?
What are you doing?
Whoa.
Is that a samurai sword?
No, it's a baseball bat.
What was the name of the bat on Walking Dead? He called
it. What's the name of the bat?
Louise or something.
Lucille.
Lucille. Yeah.
Lucille.
Lucille.
Yeah. So
what made you do that?
Art.
Oh,
you're allowed to use that?
What made you do that, Art?
Yeah, because you can't really kill someone with that unless.
Well, what if you did?
Oh, yes, you can.
No, you can, but you have to hit really hard. What?
If you hit somebody in the head with that with full force, they're going down, bro.
Maybe with your pussy swing.
You can't kill somebody with a baseball bat full of fucking nails, you idiots.
No, you can, but what I mean is that I did this because, like I said, you can't have a loaded gun laying around the house in Canada. It's not legal. So you have this. If somebody breaks in the house,
have to be within fucking swinging distance.
Can you give me the thing against the door too? The anti-breaking door. I'll show you what I do when I go to bed. So I got this beside my bed door, and then this goes against the door. You know these guy, right?
I can't see it, Antoine.
You can't see it. You don't see
you got to move it in more. Move it in more.
I still don't see it.
You see now?
There it is.
So
yeah.
Oh, it's like a door jam?
Yes, a door jam. See that? So this goes underneath the thing.
Under the doorknob.
Yes. So I have that. So if somebody tries to kick in the door, they can't. It's really hard. So then I get up. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Grab really hard.
Grab the bat.
Why don't you just get one of those retractable nightsticks?
It's probably illegal too, but yeah, that could work too. But I find that this has more.
He's like,
right? This has more swing to it.
If I saw you bald and sweaty and in your underwear with that in your hand, I probably
with a boner.
With a boner, yeah.
Why don't you use those heavy hammers that you fucking are outside with every day?
Oh, yeah. Well, that would be too slow. But that could do some damage actually. But
it would kill someone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I also have
you have it set up on like a rope, so if somebody opens the door, it just comes swinging down and takes them out.
What's with all the barbaric fucking weapons?
Why does everyone have weapons on this podcast?
Because we have to protect the household.
Let's see what I've got.
Where's Guy going?
Got an iPhone charger. An old logbook.
Yes.
Oh, Guy's about to get his whole collection now.
Is that full tang? Is that full tang?
Is it signed by Randy Jackson?
Is that full tang?
Nick got it.
This is I got guys hanging on the wall. You saw him, Antoine. Remember you took him out.
I know. So is this full tang though?
How are you gonna pull that out and not show us any moves, dude?
What the fuck? I use a karate.
No moves. Oh, chump.
Yeah, but it's because I'm a first homeowner now for real. So it's like, and
congrats, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. But I used to always live with other people or like in the basement apartment. It was like pretty much a bunker. Nobody could. But now I'm like, if somebody wants to get in my house, there could be a possibility, right?
And so you guys have all like the strict gun laws over there now, right?
Yeah.
Not right now. Not. They've had them always. They've always been.
No.
Like you can't even have them now, right?
So no, since November of last year, they did they prohibited handguns. So now people who own handguns, they can keep them, but if they die, they can't give them to their son and their will. They have to be destroyed. And me, I have my license, right? I go to the range and stuff. I got it after November, so I can't buy a handgun. Even if it's from my friend, I can't buy it from him. So
Well,
that's it.
That's weird. My dad transferred me a bunch of guns.
What?
With paper. I said my dad transferred me a bunch of guns with paperwork. He just transfers them.
Yes,
number.
but you can if it's a shotgun or rifle, but not a handgun.
Antoine, well, if you know you're going to die, let me know, and I'll take the guns the day before.
Yeah, like you just take them.
But
I don't have any handguns. I only have like I think I have 5.
What is your name? Walk to me or Hawk toi?
Yeah, yeah. You just saw that?
Dude, did you see? I somebody.
Did you watch the video?
I would marry that girl. She's all just by her like her southern twang.
Yeah.
I was like, I love her.
On that thing.
Did you? Do it.
She said a bunch of funny stuff too. Huh?
Did you? Are we not able to share? Are we not able to share screens?
Yeah, we can. I just gotta find it.
Nick, you just saw that when?
Yeah, I literally just looked.
Makes a man go crazy every time.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk tune.
Time is running out.
Oh, look at the caption.
My daughter,
Come back to Christ.
stop going out with your friends.
That was funny.
Did
You gotta
anybody
give him
find
that
out who
hawk
she was?
tune. Spit on that thing.
Well, hello, beautiful.
That's
How
funny.
how crazy is it that she said a one-liner in an interview, and I'm not even kidding. That girl is set for motherfucking life. She
That's
won't
all
have
it
to
takes,
do a
man.
fucking thing. Yeah, when the door shuts.
We all want some hot tour in our
Yeah,
life.
we all want some hot to it. You feel me?
Two-way.
Spitting on our wieners. So let's get back to that.
Yeah. I think we've said enough on that, no?
Like, you scared?
Yeah. says Antoine. You would say that. I was just getting started.
Enough of that, no.
I'm trying to change the subjects not too long ago.
No, this is a subject you can stay along on. We're fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we're good. We're good.
Let's ask Mariah. Let's ask
We
Mariah
never
about that
talk
one.
about fucking about.
No, we never talk about that. You're right.
Hot tour.
That's true. Jeez, you're good at that.
That was a big one, bro.
Suspiciously good.
Yeah. Well, there's more than dicks you can spit on, no?
Yeah, I mean,
On boobies.
yeah.
On
Listen to Antoine trying to do dirty talk. You can spit on boobies. You can spit.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh goddamn! Yeah,
So
it is
anything
good.
else in bodybuilding news? What big news? Fucking.
Well, there's a show in Portugal next week. I don't even know who's competing in.
I don't
So
know. I have no
maybe-
fucking clue.
Nathan and Bonac.
Oh, there you go.
That's. But I think is Bruce still doing it as well? I thought he was.
So it's pretty much
That
like
man he can't even get in the U.S., man.
I know.
What's up? Beirut.
Why?
Where the fuck have you been for the
Dude,
past, like, 8
enemy
years?
of the state.
Beirut? That guy that just
Beirut has never been able to allow him to stay.
Iran. They're
Oh,
your
he's been-
enemies.
He's qualified for the Olympia for the past 4 years.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shows how much you pay attention.
And he's prepped for every fucking Olympian. He's looked fucking awesome every time
I
leading
know.
up, and then yeah.
Yeah, but you still think you're in the game, though.
What do you think, bitch?
So I've been seeing some posts going around about you, Guy, and Flex Wheeler.
Oh, boy.
So
Yeah,
So
what the fuck?
what's up with that?
What Mike and me?
Listen, I'm just gonna say I've read comments that people are like saying that you like staged this for like fucking
Bro.
attention or some shit. I don't know. I figured I'd just
All right, let me just give me like a minute just to get this off my chest because I haven't talked about this and I was just trying to wait for it to get put to bed. I'm not mad by any means that Flex posted that. Okay,
yeah.
but holy shit.
An intruder?
No, the
Get your
weather
gun.
is crazy.
Get your sword.
Grab your guns. We were having a meeting for Uprising in Mid 45, and it was an athlete meeting, and obviously I was on it, and Mark and Ryan, and we were talking.
Myself, I was on it.
You were on it.
Yeah.
And Flex mentioned that he was in stage 4 kidney failure. Now I knew that Flex only had one kidney, However, I was unaware that he was in stage 4 failure, because after that, you're that's it. Like, you need a kidney, or there's a good chance something really bad could happen to you. So after the call, you know, Ryan Niddell, the CEO of Uprising, I didn't even know that, had a long conversation with Flex. I don't know how long ago it was, but told Flex the same sort of thing about, you know, being a donor or possibly, or getting checked. And I just told Flex, like, dude, if I'm able to live without a kidney, if it came down to it and you needed a kidney, like, I have no problem going through the process to see what I could do to help you if that's what it takes. And that was in full, like, just like it was a
private, it was a private conversation.
If he would have asked me if it was okay, if he could have posted it, I would have said no, don't post it. And only because of what happened. And, you know, it's not like I told my parents that I might possibly do it, or I told friends, or like, that was just an intimate conversation. And what happened, which is why I wouldn't have had him post it, exactly happened. People thought that I did it. People are like, oh, the guy will do anything for attention. I'm like, I didn't have anything to do with this. Like, people cannot like me and say that they think this of me. Or that. I need to show you guys this. Look how crazy the fucking. Can you see that rain already?
No.
No, not
I
really.
see it.
Seriously?
I see it.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
I see a little splash from the window.
Just a little underwhelming is all. Yeah. No.
Open the window.
It looks
See,
like a
let's hear it.
rainstorm.
Let's hear it.
No, there's thunder and lightning. Bro, you don't see the tree, Nick?
Dude, it's windy out there.
Oh,
dude.
look at this. Open the door.
No, because it's raining that hard. It's coming through the fucking screen.
Uh-huh.
No, but it's, you know, I get, listen, that social media is a place where everybody busts balls, hates on other people, like other people, whatever. But, like, dude, in a situation like this, like, it's not funny. It's like people are making asshole comments. Like, I didn't ask for that to be fucking post. And for people to think that, to me, that's just as disgusting as starting like a fake GoFundMe and like lying about it. Like, I wouldn't set something up like that. And I didn't even know that was fucking posted until like 8 hours. And I saw the collab and I was like, fuck, man. I'm like, I don't want to not accept it because it's Flex.
Well,
so
when we were on that phone call, Flex was just fucking emotional.
He was, and I was like, God, like that touched me. He was getting very, like, you know, just real. And I was like, man, this guy's going through it. So if I can help him, like, why wouldn't I at least like offer if it's there? And I did. And you would think that I was like the biggest jerk off and just like killed somebody's puppy.
But you actually just offered a friend.
Yeah, but guy,
who
didn't you?
If I bodybuild and post workout videos, people don't like it. If I post, I can't paint without fucking people hating.
Guy,
it's just like, so I just lean into it all, and I'm like, you guys are all idiots. I don't care.
There's a fucking really toxic environment out there, and you are. I know you don't give a fuck, and you're solid in who you are. You know, the people who matter, the people who love you know who you are. So fuck it.
Yeah, but guy, didn't you offer your kidney to another friend of mine? You said that. You said, here's a kidney. I don't care. I'll give you my fucking kidney.
Guy,
at some point.
People might not know this. He's got 9 kidneys.
No, you said that.
Guy, how many kidneys you got, bro?
Months ago.
I was born with 3.
Oh.
Save that.
Plot twist.
Save it.
Did you see the Instagram of the girl with 3 tits?
No.
Okay, now we're talking. Anyway, yeah, guy. I wanted to bring that up just so you could clear the air because I did see some nasty comments. People are fucking shitty, but that's just people dealing with their.
Needed an organ, and I was a match, and it was like life or death. And there's 99% chance if I was good. There's no like I don't. Yeah, I keep saying 99. Like if one of you guys needed one of my organs, and I could save you, and I would.
I need your brain.
Anybody who's actually friends with you doesn't question that one fucking bit.
I don't usually get bent out of shape. That upset me because people thought that I'm that deep down of a scumbag to want publicity from something like that. Like that to me is disgusting. People that want publicity from something like that are pieces of shit. The fucking toilet.
Well, who did you have over?
Well, you can't say that online. He's gonna
just to catch the viewers up. Somebody peed on Guy's floor, and he's very angry about it.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking airport. Like, how do you not? You have a dick. It sticks out of your fucking like out of your body. How can you not aim it into the turlet that's fucking huge?
The turlet. So I'm gonna give somebody some backup here.
Are we on?
Listen, I've been in a coma where I had a catheter in my dick for like 3.5 weeks, and I haven't peed straight. I haven't peed straight since.
No way.
My shit shoots like this.
Do you pee sitting down?
So you feel like you just have sex every time?
Yes, dude. Like every time, because it's like scar tissue from having the catheter in. And I also had a catheter in when I broke my leg. And so I mean,
Does
it's
it
not
hurt
like
when you pee?
No, but it's like, it's like fuck, man. I lean in, I get close to the bowl.
Take a fucking drill bit and make it just a little bigger.
I tried that, it didn't work. It actually made it worse.
Have you tried PRP?
How big's your pee hole?
It's huge. I have the biggest pee hole. It's like.
Can I see it?
Have you tried BPC 157?
No, I haven't, but it could work. But yeah, that's my I got a urethra issue where I'm spraying like a fucking in 4 streams when I pee.
That's nice.
No, it's not that bad, but sometimes it's I don't know, just never been consistent.
Okay, I got a question for Nick Walker here. Mentally,
I had a question first.
Why say my
you
whole
have a
name?
question first?
I had a question first.
You have a question first.
Nick Walker.
Okay. I have a question first for Nick. Nick, did you ever go to Butcher Block in Red Bank, in Jersey?
No.
Really?
No.
Next time you come home, we'll go. It's I'm going there for Nicole's birthdays tomorrow, so we're going out. To eat.
It's that like really fancy restaurant. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a steakhouse, but it's very like it was just a meat like a
Joe told me about it.
It's awesome, bro. The next time you come home, I'm gonna make reservations. We'll all go.
All right.
You'll love it.
Hey, guy, did I tell you that I rescued a baby deer the other day?
Like you have it?
No, I don't have it. But I was driving down my road and I look and there's a fucking baby deer with its legs stuck in the hog wire fence running down my road. And it's fucking squealing and screaming and thrashing. I go, what the fuck? And so I back up and we go look over, Jasmine and I both. And its leg is like intertwined and it's like dug to the bone. And I'm fucking prying the fence open and pulling and yanking and pulling. The deer comes loose, but it's like completely to the bone. Like it's a huge, like it like degloved his leg.
Shit.
Yeah,
Like
bad. Yeah, but just down the road. So Jasmine's dad owns a veterinary clinic. He's just right down the road. So we called him. He was out of town, but then somebody's able to help us. We like cleaned the wound and gave it a fucking antibiotic shot and wrapped it and then released it. And it was like weight bearing afterwards, but it was like a big 2-3 hour process. It's crazy.
People think that like because I hunt that I don't have like I hate
empathy. Yeah,
like that.
Oh.
Like, there was a baby deer. I posted on TikTok a while back, but before I got kicked off. But there was a deer that must have got hit, and it was a baby deer. It was this big. It was sitting in the road, and it was like deep, dark, and it was like bubbly blood. And a lot of times that means it's from the lungs, and it had a bloody nose. And I was like, I picked it up, and the mother was like watching me the whole time. And I stayed there for about 30 minutes, and it got because it finally I thought it broke its legs, but it stood up, and then it started to walk. So I don't know if like. It got attacked by something because if a car hit it, it would have been in pieces because it was this big.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's sad, man.
It's terrible.
All day walking around. I mean, there's a lot of deer that get hit. Some of them got.
I got a deer in my front yard right now. Let me see if you guys can see it. I don't know if you can see. No, probably not. Yeah, it's too bright. But there's a deer literally in my front yard right now.
So let's get some questions.
Question. I got a good one here. I think Nick could answer that pretty good because of his one of his
there you go
last year's placing. Mentally, how do you deal with the placing you felt you didn't deserve?
What, at the Olympia?
Wherever in your life.
Oh, he means like a show. Let's say the Arnold, like you took second.
Yeah.
You do not think you deserved it. Like that's what he means.
Oh,
Oh,
the Arnold.
The Arnold.
Another question.
How did you deal with it?
Well, I mean, I believe I would have won the Olympia, and that's usually how I deal with my shit. I just come back better, but things happen. I mean, I sulked about it. I was in my head about it probably for a few days, and then I just kind of snapped out of it and went back to work.
So you live the emotions a little bit, and then you just fucking.
I think it's normal. You got to deal with it. You got to sulk in it for a little bit. Not forever, but let it marinate, and then move on.
Is do you guys or Nick? Do you guys is bodybuilding like when you guys are frustrated? Even like take a show that you don't place that well, but then you have obviously external life things that happen. Do you guys utilize that as an outlet to like let it all out, like a stress
Bodybuilding,
reliever?
yeah.
You mean like in the gym training?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Like
yeah.
all the frustration and shit.
Yep.
Of course, that's how it all
Definitely.
started for
Definitely.
me, anyway.
Me too.
Mhm.
Well,
I think that's just a fucking tremendous outlet that is underutilized when we're talking about mental health.
I think that's what creates the best bodybuilders is the kind of somewhat the angry ones a little bit.
the reason
Because
why
they just release all that shit.
because there's not like somebody posted something that was funny. It was on Instagram today. It was like 20 years ago or 10, 15 years ago training back. And it was like Ronnie fucking screaming and doing rows and branch. Come on, motherfucker. And then it was like 2024 doing rows. And it was like the guy, and he like talked over and he was doing one arm cable rows. And he was like, you have to pull down perfectly straight and make sure every angle is good. And he was fucking doing, and it was like, he was just doing this. And it was like,
well, see, that's the problem, right? Like, I think science obviously plays a role. I think it's good to acknowledge it, but at the same time, just fucking lift weight. Like, just go in there and lift some shit.
But also, then you like you saying that. Nick,
I knew Justin was the one.
No,
I knew it.
But listen, if you look at the way that Nick moves weight, he moves weight fucking very well, and it has nothing like how Ronnie would move weight.
I agree.
So, I mean, there has been some evolution in training, and I don't think everybody can get away with training the way Ronnie trained.
No, but I also think it's finding what works best. I know I could lift like Ronnie. I did lift like Ronnie.
Did for a long time, yeah.
And I was perfectly fine, but I didn't get the results that Ronnie got from it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, for sure.
I had to alternate the way I did things, and then I exploded.
Yeah.
Antoine, did you ever train differently? Like when I was coming up in the sport, and we've talked about this before on other podcasts, like these like the way Justin trains, like that slow control, like that really wasn't a thing, man. Like everybody just fucking pyramid sets, going up in weight, fucking going hard as fuck, 12, 10 reps, dropping weight, drop sets. Like that's how 90% of my career was like that.
I did try some. When I was younger, I knew that negatives were good. I did them sometimes, but most of the time I would try to like sling the most amount of weight possible for the most amount of reps possible.
Yeah.
That's all, because everybody else did that. All the big guys did that.
I think most people that like watch Nick or myself move with like slower negatives try to emulate it and aren't doing it right. It's like, Nick isn't doing a 3-second negative with fucking tens on each side of the machine. There's fucking 4 plates.
It's heavy shit.
It's heavy as fuck, and Nick's using everything he can to control that negative with his lats, with his pecs, with his delts, whatever it is. And then you just see kids trying to emulate it with one pin on the pull down stack, and they're like this.
I've said it before, and it's not because Nick's a best friend of mine. It's because Nick, to me, is more impressive in the gym than he is a bodybuilder. And I say that because how he moves the weight, and the weight is so fucking heavy. And I have never seen a bodybuilder control that amount of weight the way Nick does. It is very much Nick. I am more impressed watching Nick work out than I am him fucking on stage.
You like that shit, though. You like that shit.
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah.
I think most people don't know the old school Nick that was incline pressing 5 plates, and
for like 6 to 8 reps.
Shoulder pressing 200-pound dumbbells, and
I know, incline dumbbell press at 225s and shit.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking outrageous.
And now I look back at that and I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm picking that shit up. Like,
oh my god, dude!
There's just no way in hell.
Yeah,
just got to give a little hawk to it.
Little hawk to that shit. They're flying right up, baby.
Listen, when I got stung by that bee outside, if this is your pee hole, I'm not even joking. I got stung.
Oh
right there.
No!
Oh yeah! I got
next to the pee hole.
Top, right next to my pee hole, bro. I was outside and I was mowing and weed whacking inside the garden bay, and I got stung on my calf. So I was like, I went inside, I fucking got a drink, I fucking tried to get the stinger out, and I was like, all right, I'm done. So I came back out, I finished mowing, I didn't get stung again. And then I was leaning over like this, like on the garden bays. I was just like this, and I was picking tomatoes.
Oh, perfect stance, bro.
It must have fucking went like this, and I stood up, and I got stung on my right ass cheek. And as soon as I grabbed my ass like this, I went, oh! As soon as I did that, it was like the motherfucker kamikaze me and just fucking, I don't know where he came from, but he was somewhere up in here flying around. And he landed right on the top of my shaft. And he was like, I got this motherfucker. And just sat down on the old tippity dick and got me real good.
Did you? So, okay,
Dude,
so
I ran inside and panicked and fucking Googled what like bee sting on dick. And if you look it up, it says it is the best thing in the world. It says that people go to places to get stung in the dick because it permanently enlarges your dick. I couldn't find out what to do. My dick looked like somebody took a hammer to it and just smashed it. It was fucking all distorted and fat and fucking. I was like, what the fuck? I took a Solo cup, filled it with water and ice, went up into the shower and just fucking teabagged the Solo cup.
What are you doing now?
You wanted the picture of the...
Yes, true.
Post beasting?
Post dick.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
He looks like the Elephant Man. Remember the Elephant Man, the whole movie?
See the bee?
Yeah, elephantitis.
Is that exaggerated or no?
No, dude, it looked, the whole right side was fucking...
It was really all ripply and wavy like that?
Now the dick's got some girth on it.
No, it's got some good girth. Some side girth.
That'll fuck some shit up.
That's a side piece right there.
I gotta fucking make a turn to go in.
Boom.
That'll fuck some shit right up.
Get that little fucking little...
That's funny.
He got that extra hot to it.
Oh.
Yeah, she needs to spit on that thing to get that fucking lump in.
Suck that stinger out.
It's a
wasp. I have 3 questions. Let's go. Let's get 3 good questions.
Yeah, like weirdest food you've craved during prep, Justin?
Ooh, I mean that I actually ate.
Weirdest.
Let's talk about what we've actually ate. So like what I've done before is I've mixed like egg whites with my oatmeal and made like an egg white oatmeal like fucking.
That's not weird. I do that all the time.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's probably the only thing that I've ever really done that would be weird.
Oh.
I mean that you actually ate. I'm not talking about what we crave. We fucking crave retarded shit. I'm just talking about like what you actually ate.
I always crave toast and jelly.
That's the third R word.
Ooh, I'm canceled.
No.
Toast and jelly's mine.
Toast and jelly. Yeah, you crave that in your head?
I crave chips sometimes for some reason. Just always want to fucking...
See, I don't get a chip craving.
Really?
Chip craving.
It's like a texture thing, dude. You just want the crunch.
I crave the fucking dumbest thing.
Like what?
Okay.
Like after...
Wait. Is it the Ninja Creamy?
No,
I can't have my Ninja Creamy.
Yeah, in his house, he has a station just for his Ninja Creamy. He has a whole counter just for it with a door like that.
Do you really?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. He's got his ready whip. He's got his sugar free. Oh, he's going to show us again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The light was off.
Listen, guy, you know that you could eat real fucking ice cream like 3-4 times a night and you'd not gain weight. You're fine.
You'd probably lose weight, you skinny bastard.
Yeah, why aren't you just eating real legit ice cream?
Let me get
look at the form. Who is this, Fred McGrath?
You know what I call those? Skinny boy veins.
Boom.
Ooh.
It's a big piece of appliance, though. That's why it's good to hide.
It is pretty big.
I got my cacao nibs. I got my unsweetened coconut. I got my JELL.
That's the trick with the Ninja Creamy.
And then this is for whoever turns 40 next is getting this one.
39 plus.
I got 11 years.
Fuck you, Nick.
3.5.
I crave, like, after a show, I always get out and get like a big Cobb salad, like cold, crunchy, like
that's a good one.
That's weird.
Like it is, but I after every show, I always.
Oh, Nick, you know you always want a Caesar.
Yeah, true.
I would definitely eat a Caesar, but that's not what I crave after a show.
I do cold, crunchy. I don't know what cold.
I think like right after a show, I like a nice bowl of fruit.
I'd say fruit. Yeah. It's like, you know, when we're peaking with Matt, we're like eating so much fucking beef and rice and olive oil. Like people like getting burgers. I'm like, man, I've been eating motherfucking beef all day for the last 3 days.
It gives me a lot of banana though.
Yeah. But you'll do like beef, banana, nut butter. That's good.
Yeah.
Or chicken, banana.
Is it banana for the potassium or any other reason?
It could be, but it also just works for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
he gives me quite a bit of banana too.
Did you guys ever do like any panels or like any Nick? You did a food out because like I started working with Merrick.
I did, yeah.
And they tested for a lot of like allergies and stuff, and most of my stuff came with their panels that Merrick Health does. Use promo code guy. Is actually pretty fucking cool.
I should do that. I've never done it.
Yeah, it breaks down a lot. Like I never got into like specific blood panels. Like when we were competing, just normal like. You know, you get like your normal blood panel, your tests, your hormones, but like I never went in depth. And the reason why I actually started working with Merrick, like Fuad talked a lot about him, but Nick started talking to me about all these panels he was getting. Then Nick was like, the almonds was a big fucking inflammatory marker. Like I think rice was a big inflammatory marker for Nick, right?
Nah, rice is good. It was almond butter that was the big issue.
Okay, so like, and I think that's important. I don't think a lot.
That was in the red zone.
Yeah. You just do peanut butter now, Nick?
Yeah, and honestly, I forgot how good peanut butter actually is.
It's good, dude.
Now, do you actually notice? Because you even said yourself that you didn't realize that you had a problem with almond butter. Do you notice your gut health is changed, or is it kind
I
of?
feel like my stomach is very, very tight at all times.
Do you think that is because of that one change? Were you eating that much almond butter throughout the day?
I think it was a combination of other certain things in one, but I do think that I was doing almond butter at one point, probably with almost at least 4 of my 6 meals.
So how is that 2 tablespoons, like 32 grams?
20 to 30 grams a meal, which is like 10 to 15 grams of fat.
Well, how much fat, let's off season versus pre-contest, would you normally, if you could just guess? Don't just throw out like an easy.
A lot to none.
Impossible.
By the end, he takes the fat out. What do you mean?
What's a lot? Like 100 grams a day, 80? Like
20, 30, 40 at best?
Not at like full contest or off season.
No, like off season,
at the end of my prep, yeah, that's what it gets to.
Yeah, it gets that way.
I'm talking about your high. You said a lot. That's not a number.
My high? Oh, I'm probably well over 100 grams a day.
Yeah, I think I probably have like
because I'm also having like 2 beef meals, which I'd use Bison, the Mega Fit, and they're like 10 grams of fat per 4 ounces. So you're doing 200 grams of that plus another 15 grams of fat on top of it. You know, it's that shit adds up.
Yeah.
Matt's usually pretty big on fats. Like I've added fats, like 10, 15 grams of olive oil, 100 grams of avocado, whole eggs.
Antoine, you do a lot of fat because you come in peeled.
Yeah, I do. It's pretty balanced, to be honest. Everything is balanced, and it's like there's nothing really standing out. It's just like there's a good variety as far as like I got a little bit berries there in the morning, berries at night, some chia seeds. I got a mixture of like a cream of rice. I do a lot of rice for my carbs, to be honest. But I got some sourdough and bread. Everything's kind of balanced.
So let me ask you guys a question, and you don't have to answer. But later on in my bodybuilding career, when I was like 35, every prep I got into a habit, and honestly, it was because of Tony Freeman, because he actually was the only bodybuilder back in the day that talked about this. I actually started getting colonics every other month when I was dieting. And I have to say, a lot of my clients that I work with, if anybody starts having issues where they can't go to the bathroom or they're getting binded up, I recommend doing like a hydrocolonic. And I'm telling you, the amount of people that are like, you have no idea how much that saved my life. Like, and throughout the year they'll go, and the amount it helps and cleans your gut and your intestines out. And like, it's great. If you guys have never done it, I know it sounds weird, but definitely
I've done it once.
I think they're great.
I've done it.
I've never done it.
I've done it in 2013. I went in LA actually with Brad Rowe. We both went to get colonics together.
You guys use the same hose?
Blood emptied out.
That's a nice date.
Yeah, we're sitting side by side.
You want to get colonics, bro?
Yeah, it was kind of like that. I said sure.
Like
he was already going.
Couple colonics, get couples.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah,
couples that shit together, stay together.
I just heard that it kind of removes all the bacteria, so you got to rebuild your bacteria.
No, it doesn't. You just have to take a little extra acidophilus and digestive enzymes for a day or two.
Acidophilus.
That's one last good one, Antoine. Pick the best question.
I kind of like this question. Here's a question: would you guys rather be a complete bodybuilder, top to bottom, but otherwise kind of not worthy, like very balanced, kind of like Sean Ray?
What kind of question is this, man?
Or B, have a really freaky standout body part that's really spotlighted all the time?
Well, since I have a standout body part, I think I'd rather be balanced.
Really?
What would you saying? Your arms?
My arms are big, yeah.
Yeah, but your arms next to your shoulders aren't crazy. Your back is
I think it's
fucking crazy too. Like I think
body part.
You don't want another question?
No, I'm saying I think I'd rather be a balanced guy than walk around with big arms and small everything else.
Yeah, no.
I kind of like the freaky body parts on a bodybuilder, though. It's like, oh, cool. But
yeah, of course. But you have to have enough. Like Antoine, your legs are a standout.
Yeah, you got a freakish leg.
Yeah,
just one though. Just one leg.
Yeah. After a bee sting. Yeah, I guess I'd like to be balanced. I guess that's the goal for every bodybuilder is to try to achieve that because
I mean that's the point to have a balanced look.
They do judge that. The judges will judge balance, right? Supposedly.
Yeah. Well, it's part of the judging criteria. So yeah.
So I guess we all want to be balanced. All right.
Way to go. You're supposed to pick a good question. You picked a stupid one.
Okay, well.
Just kidding.
Here's another one. Craig Goliath. How much trend should I take not to be huge, but to be more cute?
And you think that's a good question?
Craig Goliath is he's huge.
Yeah. Okay, here's a good question, I guess. With your coaching experience, what defines a good athlete? As an athlete, what defines a good coach?
What defines a good coach?
With your coaching experience, what defines a good athlete? And as an athlete, what defines a good coach?
A coach that coaches every client individually, applies feedback when a client gives it, explains the changes that he makes while he makes them. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, I'll talk about what I think like a good client would just be somebody who can fucking actually adhere to the plan, but communicate effectively. I think too many guys will just check out and not communicate. Like I'm guilty of it myself, where I'll get a plan from Matt and then I'll just write it out, even though I may be having some issues that I should be communicating with.
I don't understand why anybody does that. That'll never make sense to me.
You mean
I hear that all the fucking time, and I just
sometimes in a fucking prep when you're like, it's like a hard line where you're like, fuck, I feel super tired. Should I tell Matt? I just fucking push through.
No, tired is not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If you're having like stomach issues or gut issues.
No, of course. I'm gonna communicate about that stuff. But for me, like an athlete who can actually train their fucking ass off, like that's so refreshing that
absolutely
somebody who's actually putting the effort in the gym. Because as far as I'm concerned, like we can only be so progressive with like food to drive body weight. Like I need changes to occur from what you're doing in the gym, and you're fucking responsible for that. I can give you a training program all I want, but like if you're not actually able to train hard, then like it's not.
You got to execute it.
Yeah, it's not the coach's fault, So I think that like I love seeing that when a guy comes to me and he sends me like some training videos, and I'm like, fuck yeah, dude! Like this guy, blood and guts, hard sets, love it.
I like a coach because early on in my career, I worked with a gentleman who's no longer around. He passed away. And he was telling me to do things, and I never asked why. And then I realized if a coach can't explain the why, that's
not good.
That's a red flag. You have to be able, as a coach, to explain the why you're doing something, not because because a lot of coaches are because I told you to do it. Well, you're allowed to ask questions, and if you can't give the explanation as to why your client is doing A, B, C, or D, then you're not a good coach.
You're not a good coach.
If you're the client, okay, and you don't know something, you have a question, and you don't ask to get the answer, because I've done it, that makes, and I'm talking about myself, makes you not a good client.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, if we're talking, like, strictly, like, drug deployment and things like that, that's all pretty straightforward. A coach should be able to communicate and provide some explanation there. But sometimes there's some stuff where it's like, I don't know why this works, but it works, and we're going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you've been with Chris where he does some stuff, and it's like, maybe there isn't, like, something scientific or something on paper that I can put down as to why this is going to work, but, like, done this, and it works. So I think there's some things that just, especially with bodybuilding, it's a fucking weird sport, dude.
Listen, it's nothing we do is fucking normal, right? So it's like,
no.
You got to be a little fucking crazy and off to do it. But
Nick, what are you fucking snickering about?
I know what it is.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Say it. Share it.
Nope.
We were
Okay.
talking about
Haktua.
Well, is that about wrap it up for us, you guys?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
good. It was a great podcast.
Here, somebody says
Episode.
push pull legs versus bro split, pros and
I saw
cons of
that.
both. I just want to say that it's just there's not really a pro and a con to both. You can do the exact same weekly volume per body part doing either. They can both be equally as effective. Whatever you need to prioritize. Nick is doing a push pull legs. I think he enjoys doing a push pull legs.
I like it.
Yeah, but like if you didn't like it, you wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it. No.
Yeah, so like I think there's like way too much focus put on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I get questions. Should I do chest and triceps and then shoulders and biceps, or should I do chest and shoulders and then an arm day? Like it does not fucking matter. It genuinely does not matter.
If you do push pull legs, in my opinion, like if you're a bodybuilder starting out, I'm always like, do the bro split, for 6 months, figure out where your strong suits are and your weak points are, and then you can reassess. Because push-pull legs, I think, is more of an advance for somebody that has been doing it longer. And I think a bro split will give somebody a better foundation to then be able to move on to a push-pull legs. That's how I always viewed it. I did bro split for a very long time. And then when I got older and I was already developed, I went to a push-pull legs because I'm not doing as many sets. I'm doing top sets. I'm overloading. I'm backing off. Whereas when I was younger and doing the bro split, it was all pyramid crazy, just going up as many sets and reps like that. So I feel like when you're younger and your muscles fresh, you can handle that. Once you get a little more mature and older, then you go to a push-pull legs. But that's my opinion.
I feel like I'm an advocate of frequency. I think frequency can help you bring up a lagging body part. Yes. But trying to emulate what somebody's doing based on their frequency with their like Nick isn't fucking training arms twice a week. Motherfucker probably barely trains them once.
No,
so don't worry about what Nick's doing or what I'm doing.
I think the main factor is like genetics, ultimately. So it's like
I agree with that.
Yeah. But I've been doing the ultimate bro split lately. It's just scattered over 2 weeks, and the second leg day is actually a ham and back day to have more frequency on the back.
Yeah,
than trying that out. But bro
that's
split. I never tried push pull.
Too.
It's like I feel like I would really have to choose the right exercises and just like make sure.
Antoine, I was skeptical too, but you'd be surprised how much it kicks your ass. Push pull legs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I think I'll have to try it soon. Maybe in
Fuad and Nick were honestly the two that pushed me to actually do that bro split, and that was like towards the end of my career. And I actually wish I would have done it, not when I was like 37, 38, but like 33, 34. I think that would have helped me a lot. But I was stubborn. I was a meathead. I like to put heavy weight on and train for reps and go to failure, and that's just what I did. I didn't care what I
got a whole day for delts right now.
Jesus. I think it's just if you're like trying to figure out what would be better, like chest and shoulders versus chest and triceps, or chest and shoulders with an arm day, but like if you're talking about training a body part one time, either combining it or having them on the separate days, if the volume is equal across the week, it does not matter.
Yeah,
I agree.
But if you're talking about having additional frequency, that's a different story. But
what matters though is training hard. And for those who are watching right now who didn't train hard today,
what matters is you go to hgmuscle.com, use promo code GUY. We are
Aaron that out. Use code AV instead.
It's okay. I'm confident in my ability.
Yeah, I'm confident in my
convert.
There, guy, we're struggling. Help me and Guy get some more sales. All right, thanks for watching, people.